shit's so dumb.
You need to get the tech team on it.
Fucking rusty.
I was gonna say, man, it might be a user error.
We ain't recorded shit in so long, nigga. I done forgot what buttons do. You know what they do and shit.
It's been a minute. I don't think I had as much hair.
No, I don't think so. Then again, you had the sponge over here, you know, doing your thing with it and shit when we first got on.
I don't have a sponge
Now
no
you
more.
look like a little, huh?
I don't have a sponge no more. I got rid of it.
You look like one of the characters I can create on the Nintendo Switch and shit. Think I'm gonna put you in Smash Brothers, nigga.
No.
But yeah,
No,
I can create you, nigga.
That's funny. No. I have something else now. It's not as gross as a sponge. It looks like a tennis racket.
I don't know what that is.
It's cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah, not everybody can have come out like a samurai, in the morning.
It don't look like this in the morning. No. Nigga, I look nuts in the morning, nigga. What is you talking about?
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, who has worse hair in the morning? You or your wife?
Oh, my wife's hair is fantastic all day.
Good answer.
Her hair's locked up, so
that's a good answer. That's a great answer. That was a very great answer.
If it wasn't, that's what I would have said anyways.
Yeah.
My shit is nuts. I look like a whole different human.
Sometimes I wake up and just one half of my head is just completely mad. It's weird. And God forbid if I gotta rush out the house real quick, man. Throw the hat on. Keep it decent.
You could be in the video for the album we're reviewing.
Yeah, that's funny. That's a really nice album cover. I like that album cover.
Oh yeah, it's great.
As the Cincoriginals, that's great.
Let's get the formalities out of the way.
Yeah.
People have forgot who we were.
I don't even. Did people actually really? Do they care? Do y'all care? Y'all care?
I don't know. All 5 of our subscribers probably care. I don't know.
Maybe.
Appreciate all 6 of y'all.
Hey, we can get those double digits. Smash that like button.
Can the 6 of y'all share it to at least one friend so we can get to 12?
We'll work on going viral later.
Yeah. Might check the bar report. Back with another review. TC. It's Larry.
What up, though?
What up, though? And we're here to talk about this Tobe Nwigwe.
Good job on the pronunciation.
Huh?
Good job on the pronunciation.
Oh, that's what I'm here for. Cincoriginals. It's a blurring of 2 words together.
Wow.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know. Because he had an album called 4 Originals previously. And if you didn't know, Cinco means 5.
You know what? People, if they're fans of football, should never have a problem with understanding at least 8 and 5 because of Chad Johnson.
No, first off. Cinco. Oh, yeah, Ocho Cinco. But, everybody pretends that they some other heritage on Cinco de Mayo. So everybody knows what Cinco is.
No, man. Every once in a while, you hear about somebody else say, "When is Cinco de Mayo?" You'll get that. You'll get that person. You'll get that person. They're not talking about what day of the week.
I mean, I did say if you don't know what Cinco is, you may not know what Cinco de Mayo is. This is Cincoriginals. Looks like we got the whole family on the front of the cover.
Yeah, that's a cute family. It's a good-looking family.
Did you listen to the Pandemic Project? Yeah, you did. I think you did, didn't you? Or did you ever listen to it? I know you sent it. I had already heard it, or some of it. Short.
Yes. I had sent it. I had one spin. I didn't get a chance to dive into it, but I did give it a spin before. Yes, sir.
See, I didn't really dive into his catalog, other
Mm-hmm.
projects that he may have put out. I know before he hadn't really put out like real full projects, I think, until the
Mm-hmm.
pandemic. He was putting out like singles, I think, something that he was doing. Um, then we got like this muted green cover. It's
So
kind
that's
of
their
dark
living room.
and shit. That's
That's
the
their
living.
So yeah, like so if had you check out any of the videos online?
Only
Yeah.
videos I've seen so far are two of them that's off this album. I haven't watched anything else.
So that's their living room. So
That's
yeah,
correct.
they do everything, and it's like the green living room. That's dope. Um,
I mean,
did you remember? Do you remember the song "Don't Try Me, Try Jesus"? Because I throw hands.
no, I know he performed that at the BT Hip Hop Awards, I believe. But I didn't see it, so
Okay.
yeah, I'd never heard it.
Okay. Yeah, there's that one, and then he had a song about arresting killers for Breonna Taylor.
I
Like,
know he blew up off of that
mm-hmm. Yep. So that
for
was like the
like
two
45
that,
seconds or something or whatever.
yeah, that was like when I heard it. And then I had the pandemic album, and then there's this one. So, but I didn't really get into them. And
Yeah,
now,
super new.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's kind of
yeah,
came out of nowhere. Um,
yeah. You get Michelle Obama to say she likes you.
yeah, exactly. That'll help a little bit with your street
Just a
cred.
little, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Um, so after the pandemic project, I was like, okay, this is cool. With some of the stuff I heard on there, I'm like, okay.
Hmm.
And then I saw the cover for this, and I was like, okay, this is cool. I'm gonna add it, try it.
Mm.
And then I saw the video for Father Figure. I was like, no, let me rewind. I take that back. I was listening to the Royce and Lupe podcast,
Okay.
and he was talking about how he got COVID, and he was coming back. Royce had COVID, and was coming back from shooting the video for
Mm.
Father Figure, and for Tobe, and I was like, oh, he gonna be on Tobe's new album. Of course, Lupe was like, you had the best verse on there. I was like, all right, and of course, it randomly popped up on my YouTube. Like, let me watch this, and I was like, oh shit, this shit is crazy. So immediately I went to Apple Music trying to find, like a pre-release because I knew it went out, and sure enough, it was there. And I didn't pay attention to the date because I assumed it was a Friday, and only half the album was essentially out on Friday. It pissed me off. Who the fuck puts out a whole album on a Sunday? It's fucking weird, but it works. I got it. But before that, I saw the video for Wildlings, and I was like, I never knew I needed a track with Tobe and Earth Gang. This shit is fantastic. Man, I was like, okay, am I about to get, one of my albums of the year right off rip just for me hearing two tracks? Two tracks. I was like, I'm sold right now. The hype was on. That's why I said I sent that shit to y'all like, nigga, this on Monday. Well, it's not Tuesday, but whatever. I forgot Monday existed. I'm on
Yeah,
vacation.
yeah, yeah. No, it's okay. Negligent. It's okay. I forgive you.
So that's how I came about to this project. But as usual, I'm gonna let you open it up and tell me what your thoughts were.
Man, um, first of all, I think it's dope as hell that him and his wife are on the first track. Like opens it
Oh yeah,
up with,
yeah.
yeah. And you know what? It's just like I don't know how like she fits into it. Like that's her, like she's an MC also, or she just like, hey, I can just put down some shit too, and we just out here having
Did
fun.
you write it or did she write? Like I
Yeah.
don't know. It don't matter.
And then you got the video, and then it ties in with the video, and then you get the kids, everybody,
They got a video for
yeah,
Eat.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, everybody's hype, having fun in the living
They
room.
got a
That's
video for Eat.
yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. I've only seen two videos off this album.
yeah. I think it's E. Yeah, but because the party's like, got to be. Yeah,
Continue.
it's interesting. So the beats, I love how it seems like the beats they're not that involved. They're not that intricate, but they got a little something going on in every different song.
Are you trying to say they're not overproduced? Not like
It's
intricate,
more
like
simple. It's more simple. I would say not overproduced.
the use of sounds that linger on certain bass lines that hit really stand out on the production.
They let the 808s ride a lot through the tracks to switch it up. And then it's just a sum of different sounds that they put in, and it just makes the album that much more tolerable. It makes it easier to focus on the artists themselves. And he's just coming with fire too. Like, there's not two tracks that feel overly the same. And
None of them do, dude.
yeah, no, and like, the interludes, okay, cool, but then to finish it off with the story at the end, the words of wisdom or whatever.
That's just like
That
11 minutes.
Yeah, like 10, 11 minute
I'll
conversation.
never listen to it again though.
No, it's just one of those things that it was just like, this is cool, but it's not like I'm gonna be in the car just like listening.
Nah.
But I thought the album was dope. I thought this was like a breath of fresh air. It's a great way to kind of roll out to end of the year.
This shit dope as fuck.
Insane, and I'm looking forward to a lot more of what he's about to put out. I thought it was very creative. It was on point.
Dudes from Houston. I wasn't expecting not saying dudes from Houston can't put out different shit, but I wasn't, when I found out dudes from Houston, I'm like, word? Like, this is what I'm getting? This crazy.
Well, like, but you kind of feel the Houston, like,
for sure.
You feel like once you feel Houston throughout the whole entire from the bass lines.
Yeah, but not the production style itself though. Like,
no, not the production style. It don't feel like John Wall or like Paul Wall or anything like that. But like, you could feel like, I don't know, I kind of get this like Bun B type feel. As far as maybe that's like a presence on the track. He has so much confidence, and he projects on every single track. But it does feel like a Houston or a Texas track, or a down south track, as opposed to like a New York, like East Coast vibe, or any other part of the South vibe.
I don't know, man. His producer, Linnell Grant or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Dudes put together some shit on here that is just sonically is crazy.
Yeah.
Especially with how it matches him throughout every track
on
this project.
Yeah.
Even with the features. Because like Father Figure, since that's kind of where we started, even though that's like track 4 and shit.
Sure.
But the way they rhyme on there, it's like their tone, I guess you can say, is crazy. That track is nuts. First off, Royce killed that shit. Second off, Black Dog killed that shit. Third off, Tobe killed that shit.
That song gained momentum every single. Tobe started off, Black Thought teed it up.
And right. It did gain momentum.
And Royce just
Royce had like that
right out the fucking park.
He had that much bigger segment that was at the end.
Yep.
And then looking at that video, and then looking at the video for Wildlings, dude has a knack for the visuals. Whoever is like putting together these videos.
I haven't seen it.
Did you even watch? I sent you the link for it for the
Father Figure. Oh, Father Figure. I thought you said for Wildlings.
No. I was using those two as like comparison. The visuals that he's able to pull off on those.
Okay, I got you.
And I'm assuming Eat is similar with some of the visuals that's on there. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's cool.
But I'm impressed for somebody that's still new, for to be able to pull off videos like this in terms of the look. Something that you would normally only get from rapper wise, like Kendrick. You know? Not the same sound or anything like that, just the visual aspect of it, like humble, or something like that.
Yeah. And it was, and I think this was, I mean, like the timing of this and having like a new artist like him and like, him and like D Smoke, for example, um, like just having new artists like hit the pavement, hit the ground running. Uh, this year like is a big surprise.
I was
and I
shocked
think
Smoke was on there. I was like, oh, that's an interesting pick. So song is dope as fuck when I got to it too.
yeah, yeah, I haven't seen that video.
Transition, everything was
That
dope.
video is supposed to be out cold. That video is supposed to be out cold. I haven't seen it.
That's the is that the Bozo's track? No. What's the Bozo
No,
track?
that's
No,
that's
Bozo's
one.
track is the one with
That's headshot.
Grit, right?
Headshots is the one with
Headshot. That's right.
yeah, yeah. That's the one. After Father Figure was it free? There's
Yeah.
that interlude in between. But yeah, man, like just even the track list. I mean, how he goes out. Him and his wife come in with E, and then Earth Gang come in. They just have fun on that track. That's just what Wildlings. The way that the way that track went, fit perfectly into Earth Gang style.
Yeah, that was the most. I don't
It's
know.
like tailored for him.
It was tailored for him. It was almost like that was their track that he was added to because of how well it fit them so much that it almost wasn't the same beat production style that you hear on the rest of the other tracks. It has a little bit to it, but it was like super Earth Gang, and I was like, this shit is fantastic. Both of them, they killed that shit.
100%. Bozos with Crit.
Kill that shit, dog. I can't say enough. Whoever watching this, every track goes, and I think that's why the interludes are there.
You have to take a break. Like you I mean, you could let all these tracks run through without the. I mean, you could no problem, but it allows you to kind of take a step back for a second. Hear his wife do her thing, cool, and then you just come back and with some more heat.
Well,
it's great.
Yeah. Is that his wife that's doing that too? Because it says Amber. It's like Amber. She says Amber B. So I don't know if that's supposed to be Fat. Is Fat a nickname? Or is it?
That's her nickname.
Fatima is her.
Oh, you know what?
Name?
I think her real name is Ivory, so that might not be her.
Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure. I just know she says Amber B. So I'm like curious. There's no information I can find on it. Somebody will tell me, or maybe not. Yeah, it says it's your girl Amber B still flowing. So I'm looking at Amber Freestyle Part 2. But yeah, the point is that okay, so we get first 4 tracks which hit. Then you get this freestyle like, all right, let's take a quick break. And we're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled program. And you go back to just back to back. 2 straight songs to another one. Every track is nuts.
What's your favorite track on here?
Ah, man. I don't know, man. I've been trying to. It's funny. We don't get to this until normally the end of the review.
I can't hold it back because because normally there's other stuff we have.
Yours was Pistol, right?
I don't know. It might be Pistol. It might be Father Figure.
Yeah, Father Figure is just nuts all the way through. Black Thought went more, like, I'm trying to think what I want to say for Black Thought. He went more rapidy rap with some of the way that he was saying some of his stuff. Royce just had his cadence and his flow was crazy all through it. That's why that track is so good. It's the way they sound when they deliver in their bars.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
We can come back. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it.
Like I can tell you the tracks I've worn out. I've worn out Eat, Wildlings, Father Figure, Pistol.
Basically worn out the whole album.
I mean, man, I'm telling you, I listened to the whole thing, and I listened to the whole thing again except for the last track. And then I started playing individual tracks. Well, I was playing individual tracks at first because the album only released in like 5-6 tracks or whatever it was from a week ago or whatever. Yeah. So I had already worn out the first 4 tracks or whatever because that was only ones out. And then the one up to D-Smoke I think was out. And then the whole thing came out. So the top half has been obliterated compared to the rest of the album. But every track is dope. I don't think there's a weak track on this whole project.
Nope.
And I'm like, dude, I'm like rethinking my top 10 for the year. It's that time.
Oh, it's there. Is there for sure. I'm just.
I gotta look at my list.
Preview.
I don't want to be, I don't want to.
It's in there for me. Guarantee. It's got a spot. If it don't have a spot, I'm making a spot.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah, it's really good. I ordered my vinyl this morning. I was like, yep, that's a purchase. No problem. Fuck, where's my credit card at? Fuck. I don't want to go upstairs.
Memorize that boy.
So I put that bitch on my, I just ordered it on my phone. It's like, oh, Apple Pay. Yes. February? That's fine. 2022? Okay, that works too. It's not 2022, but it didn't matter if it was. I'm like, that's a purchase.
That's funny.
I have nothing but glowing reviews of this fucking album. And we're not even going into all the individual tracks or anything like that. First off, Pistol with Bun and Sci-Hi is great. Sci-Hi gave us some really good bars on there. He didn't go too crazy with the double entendres, and the crazy wordplay that he normally does. He gave us a couple in there. Bun B on the chorus. Because when I saw the track list, I'm like, how the fuck is Bun B gonna fit rapping with his style and this type of beat and everything? I'm like, okay. So I hear once he's on the chorus, I'm like, okay, this makes sense in the way it's flowing.
Yeah, no, that makes a song right there. That makes a song.
Sci-Hi sounded different.
Yeah, no, he did sound different, but it didn't take away from anything. I swear, Sci-Hi is just. I need more from him.
I need more from him, dog. As soon as he started the track off, he said a hot box going 5 knots down an ops block. I was like, okay, let's go. I'm like, let's go. Who puts
that whole set
back to back? A hot box going 5 knots. First off, just that first part. First off, why are you going 5 knots? And like, nigga, first off, you ain't on water right now.
I'm gonna say, first of all, who says they're doing 5 knots?
Exactly, unless you're on the water,
Right.
That's like 3 miles an hour.
But the funny thing is, nobody has any idea how fast that actually is. It's not. It's like, but how fast is that? It's not.
Exactly.
And it's like, yeah, you're trying to say yellow's yellow.
Down an op block. Like, it's the O sound, that short O sound that's just going each one of those, which is like, okay, so this how we starting this off? I'm like, okay. But he didn't give us a whole lot of Sci-Hi can go crazy with some of the double entendres and the crazy wordplay. He kept it simple, but it's still dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Traded Truth was rapping.
So what?
Traded Truth on the Truth.
Yeah. That was that's why. See, I love that song too. See, it's just trying to figure fucking favorite song.
Yeah, bro. I don't know how.
Cause that's just like a chill. That beat is just so chill. You got Trey on there doing his thing, Tobe doing his thing. It's just a dope ass track too. God damn it! I don't know, I'm gonna have to come back.
Every track for Rain thing.
I'm gonna have to take away my earlier statement.
Mm-hmm. Said my hood full of cases like a red box.
Oh shit!
I'm trying to make classic moves like a leg drop. Every track. We repeating this shit every time. If you're listening to this, watching this review, and you haven't listened to this project, you need to go listen to this project. It's so fucking good. Yeah, it's definitely in the top 10, dog. I mean, that's premature right now. With that episode ain't out yet. You know what I'm saying? But I can't deny how good it is, and it's not long. Some projects obviously can be held back by their length. Like, let's say Busta Rhymes' album that we reviewed is a little long, even though that shit dope too.
Sure.
This shit is. What's funny is this is actually longer than I expected, considering how short the pandemic project was, and he's new. It's 49 minutes.
Well, 10 of that is a story.
Yeah, so it's 39 minutes.
Yeah.
You're right. So I take that back. 39 minutes. It's
not bad.
And then we got, because we realistically,
and then you got what,
4 of them shits or 3 of them shits?
3, I think.
Yeah, 3. So they don't add up too much though. It's like 38 seconds, 20 seconds, 40 seconds.
Hey,
so a minute and a half.
That's a minute right there.
Yeah, it's a minute and a half of that shit. So this
yeah.
is like,
so 37
minutes.
Come on now, get it. Cut the Knicks some slack.
Hey, for 37 minutes, this shit's hot.
I thought it was solid. It's easy. It goes by quick. It goes by quick.
It goes by quick because of how good it is. Like, you can't turn it off.
True story. Yeah, I ended up on life lessons from Amber Mama. I'm like, damn, story time.
The beats are engaging, man, and that's the first thing when you hear with a lot of shit. It's like, all right, the beats are engaging, then I can pay attention to what's under it and layered. This is one of those things where I tell people, like, look, you ain't got to be the best rapper. You got to be the best storyteller. But if you can meld your production and what you can do creatively and put out some good ass music, the rest of that shit don't really matter.
True story. I realize that
he has all of that on here.
I realized I made a mistake. I mixed up Ton of Fire with The Truth.
Ton of Fire? That shit's dope too.
Yeah, that's the chill ass beat.
That shit dope too.
Yeah. All right. So, moment of truth though. Real talk. Favorite track. Back to the wall. Gotta make a decision. Tobe wants to know.
How about we do this? Let's compromise here.
Whoa. No.
Your top 3.
No. Anytime I want to compromise, you say no.
Father Figure is my favorite track.
That's because Royce is on it. Okay.
It's probably true. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. I'm not taking away from the track and not saying it's not deserving, because that is like my top 2 song.
Yeah, it might be the best verse on the whole album.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Even though what's his name's verse from Wildlings was nuts too, though. But that's not to take anything away from Tobe, because his shit was fucking dope too. But shit, what's his name? I don't know. It wasn't Johnny Venus. Johnny Venus was the second one. I just went completely blank on the other.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm not paying attention to you. Saying, what are you looking for?
I was saying the Earth Gang, the one who rapped first.
Duckworth.
I can't remember.
I was in a research department for something else.
It don't matter. That shit was fucking dope. All the parts were dope. Yeah, it was Duckworth. Because they're thinking they only had Johnny Venus from. It doesn't matter. Shit's fucking dope. So my top 3. So what's your favorite, dog? Since I said father figure.
Thinking about it, father figure's in my top 2. I think Pistol. Yeah, I do have
top 2, not 2.
Yeah, I gotta give Pistol.
That's just fine.
That beat is just so hard.
It is. That beat is hard as fuck. There's some
like you could like
my top 3 right now on this.
If I needed to drive fast, if I needed to work out, if I needed to make myself like just get up and start doing some shit, sure. Play a song. You do it. You are not confident. Play that song.
That shit dope. There's so many hard ass tracks.
Everything dope. Would you give this album a C word?
I don't want to say it immediately, but it's close for me. I'm gonna let it sit on my brain a little while. This shit literally just came out 2 days ago. But sometimes you know when something is a classic immediately, either based on concept or just straight, like how good it is from beginning to end. Like if you're talking about recent classics like Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, both Kendrick albums, I knew immediately as soon as I heard that shit. I was like, okay, these are classics.
Instant classic.
When I heard Tattoo on Youth from Lupe, fucking classic.
I agree.
First Day. Yeah, this shit's great. Yeah, see, I know you. I saw you was like,
Yeah, you do it. That's why I was saying it's like whoever speaks first loses. That's
I'm gonna have to sit on it just to think about it some more. It's really good.
I get it.
Because there's no weaknesses really on the album.
It's really not. I am going to give this an official C classic. This is by all means front to back, can't poke a hole in this album. Like you said, there's no weak points. No 2 songs sound any sort of close to the same. And it's engaging. And it's smart. It's just not dumb throughout the whole album. Yeah, this is
it's good, man.
Shit, this is some classic shit. I feel like they made this album while chilling in the living room, just like they did in the videos, hanging out, just having a good time in the living room, just making dope ass shit. Yeah, classic all day.
I'm like,
this album is.
I didn't know that was the living room shit, dog. I'm like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
But
yes,
regardless of what I think, whether it's a classic or not, y'all need to go listen to this shit.
I did read an article.
I have much more to say about this shit.
I did read an article how they did it the right way too, because they own all their own shit. They all independent. They get calls all the time from the labels. So what you gonna do for somebody who's been doing this for 5 years and got no help from anybody else? Is we'll give you $50 million. That's what the wife asked for. She's like $50 million, and she was just joking. She's like, yeah, but what can you do? Because we already did it. So I can't wait till they keep putting out more.
Eventually, they'll sign to a major.
Probably figure it out. But I just want them to put out more shit.
Yeah. I'm glad I got it for the end of the year. I don't know what else is slated to come out, but this is a good way to pseudo end the year. I don't have anything else.
That's it. I'm out.
If you enjoyed this content, do all the shit that them other YouTubers tell you to do for the algorithms. Hit the buttons down below.
Smash that like button.
Smash. We appreciate y'all listening. Mike check the bar report. We out. Peace. Oh, we just need fucking Clark back. fucking up. Somebody leave in the comments. Where the fuck is Clark?
It's not APB.
That's right.